Hey everybody, hope and pray that you're doing well today as we come to our word from the word. And today that word is determination. Determination. Now, believe it or not, we're only going to spend this video in the book of Ruth. But I do encourage you, the book of Ruth is just a few chapters and it's something you can read in just a very short period of time. But it is a great story. It's a little bit more than just a love story. It is really about Ruth's determination, but more than that, it is really about Boaz and really about him being the kinsman redeemer. And we could spend a whole lot of time talking about that, but um, basically, I think what the Lord wants us to see through this is we've been talking about prayer. There's no direct mention of prayer in the book of Ruth, but repeatedly the phrase "May the Lord bless you," or "The Lord bless you," or "The Lord has done this," "The Lord has done this," over and over. I just encourage you as you're reading, just highlight or underline every time that the Lord's name is mentioned or a reference to the Lord. Now, some of it is even as Naomi is upset with the Lord, and she feels, uh, upset is probably the best word to use. I mean, she's lost her husband and her sons, and now her daughter-in-law, or two daughters-in-law, and one goes away and the other one stays with her. And this is where I wanted to just read today, in chapter 1, verses. This is Ruth chapter 1, verses 15 through 18, and this is after they basically decided they're gonna. Move along. Naomi's going to move along, but she tells them, "Hey, you girls, y'all go on where you need to go." And uh, it says Ruth clung to her. It's the end of verse 14. But in verse 15 it says, "And she said, Look, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and to her gods." Now, I'd stop right there and say, that tells you that one left and went the way of everybody else in the way that the book of Judges was going. She says, "Return after your sister-in-law." In other words, go on back to your family in the ways that you used to be. But Ruth said, "Entreat me not to leave you, or to turn back from following after you. For wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if anything but death parts you and me." It says when she saw that she was determined to go with her, she stopped speaking to her. That means she quit talking to her altogether. It means she quit trying to trying to get her to go away. And she said, "Okay, I can see that you're going with me." But see, it's something with this that I just loved her determination in this, that she is dedicated to Naomi, her mother-in-law, and she is dedicated um, to following after the Lord. And I really believe, she says, "Look, I'm going to follow in with your people." Now that she's a Moabite, and see now she's coming to be part of the Israelite family, already married into it, and as you go through the passage, you see all the way up to the end. And I'm going to just encourage you to read all the way to the end, and you will see the point of why this book is here. Tells a beautiful story, but it is God working through it all. And so, just as Ruth was determined in everything that she did, Boaz was determined that he was going to take care of her and that he was going to be that kinsman redeemer. Oh, but it is a great picture of the fact that the Lord purchased us as well. He's the one that took over when nobody else could. He's the one that took over and made us part of his family when nobody else could. But I just wondered, even in our prayer lives, I said prayer is not directly mentioned here, but as you look through here, you know that prayer was all through it. You know that prayer was all through the decisions that were made, and there was times of great joy and times of great sorrow. That there was prayer and conversations with the Lord. But I just wonder, as you read through, just think about how you would be praying in each and every circumstance. Maybe even how they were praying in each and every circumstance. Maybe even the ways that they prayed wrong. I mean, as I said, at times that, look, we've all been upset with God in ways that we've probably prayed with a wrong heart. But also the way that God knows our weaknesses and knows our emotional state. And He bears with us. And He blesses us even still. But I pray that today that we would be just as determined as she was to stick with Naomi, that we would be just as determined to stick with prayer. God bless you, and I pray you have a great, great day.